This is a direct message to those who call themselves educated, thinkers, leaders, and anyone who's ever taken a paycheck and believed they understood the system. If you can read between the lines, you already know this message is not just words. It's a signal, part of something bigger. This is a real challenge, a test of intelligence, integrity, and depth. Because while the surface world, the so-called 3D world, has its place without characters and morals, it all collapses. The world is on a stage right now, a kind of World Series of consciousness. And the irony is that most don't even know they're in the game. So here's the real question. Can you evolve past labels, past ego, and past systems, and still live with principles when no one's watching? How you interpret this message says everything about you, not me. I'm just a messenger. And as for who I work for, well, I guess that's for you to figure out. But Al, it doesn't count if you're drinking it on this side. Gotta send you all the men to full insanity. Simple difference between IQ and EQ, and this is IQ versus EQ, but simple, like if you're only measuring things on numbers and numbers still consume you, you're not that smart. So you're kicked out of the fucking smart people club too. What is a genius? Idiots. This has been a lot of pressure to have to. It's emotionally draining. It's lonely. You feel insane. And you're literally putting everything into a dream. Into someone else. Something that seems so unrealistic, right? So beyond this world, you can't tell anyone except be so creative that you hope all the clues you put out to the rest of the world will wake somebody else up to realize that it's the way it has to be in order for all of us to be okay, and for this planet and our children and the next generation. That's why no other offers would make sense. I don't want any other offers. The only thing I want is everyone back together, and that first person, I want to be you. And I know you know where I live, but you can't come here yet. So, like, I know that. So, like, you have to just let it go into, like, he'll take care of it. I have to leave it at that. I'm so overwhelmed with everything, and it shuts me down emotionally. That's why you need your partner to come through, because I'm not strong enough, and I'll never be strong enough like that without him until it takes that, and then I get that's full power. Like, surrender over where I know that, but you surrender yourself only to know where you belong, and then it's up to you to walk the path. Just walk the path of your life. It's that simple. Life is a journey. And you have to lose everything in order to win, so that you know where you belong, because that's all that ever mattered in the first place. And then you get to play in the playground of this planet, and we all just share shit, because that's how you barter, and that's what business came down to. And that's when, as soon as they started stocking gold, they fucking forgot what it was like to live. And these things that, you know, you look for have spirits in them. Of course they do, and those are locked up, and they needed to be restored in the right places, because you go when you die. Karma, there's a major place, but when you're aware and you know what's happening, you just go in the place you want to go, right? And then you get to be released, and then you get to live out your life happy, because what happens is they went, oh shit, when you kill yourself, you're stuck, you're like, fuck, and then you have to watch all that pain, and then you realize, shit, or, oh my god, I was loved, what was wrong, because you're beating yourself up. And on the other side, you kill somebody because you were pushed that far. And I know what that's like. I was going to kill my stepfather. If my grandma didn't come home that day, I would have killed him. Do I have it in me to be a murderer? Yes. So do I have it in me to forgive a murderer? Yes, because I know what that's like. I do. I know what that, and only a person who's experienced that pain truthfully would understand that. And that's why these privileged idiots have this weird, like, cult things where they actually create it, and that's what Hitler's, like, that's what is behind that type of psychological thinking. I have that psychological thinking. However, I went a different path with those things. I knew my own demons, right? And that's all it is. It's just forgiving yourself and moving on and improving who you are. So, you know, even I kicked Hitler's ass is what happened. Like, I just kicked his ass. He wasn't going to get out until I kicked his ass. And then I kicked his ass and I just used some of his theories. We just upgraded it. His wife fucking was sick of his shit. You think she was happy with his arrogant ass? Yeah, right. It's not like she was sitting around going, oh, I'm so happy. No, she was spewing. She's like, I'm going to take over this bitch and I'm going to kill him. That's what she was doing. She killed Hitler. She's like, I'm not taking this. Fucking Pablo Escobar's wife, all that. You think that they were good husbands? All these girls attracted to mobsters and gangsters, you think it's really that fucking great? No, those are just insecure little fucks. And that's why they have to have a bunch of slaves around. Nobody wants to be around those people. So if you actually want to know what it's like to have a real relationship and you fucking are done with trying to buy people, it's fucking pathetic, and you're ready to actually have proper friends, well then welcome to the team. Like, you don't need to do that. That's how you get over the sex addiction, idiots. It's exhausting. So then I'm physically exhausted telling you off, and then I can't get to my work, right? So that's how I get sucked into your mind fucks, and I'm not used to that because I'm a person who was doing my work. But then I realized what my work was when I stopped stressing about it. So in all theories, none of it matters anyways. So if I do my stuff, if I get the answers, great, you know. But in the meantime, if I take a rest, I take a rest, and that's what it is. That's just how it works. I just got sick of dealing with dumb idiots in business, and I'm like, stop thinking you're smarter than me. And so you secretly plot their deaths. Of course you do, because you're like, you dumb fuck, I'll show you. And I did, because I'm sick of those men looking down on me. After all the bullshit they put me through, I'm like, bitch, you don't know shit. Just because I don't know math doesn't mean I don't know shit. So stop thinking, stop equating math. So that's where we told math to go fuck itself. I don't need it. I don't fucking need math. That's how we told it off, and that's how we became smarter than math. And we just put those equations out to mind fuck you. Everything that we just made up that shit doesn't mean fuck all. All it did was put you into the funnel of idiot. That's what math is. That's how we mind fucked you with math. We haven't got over the part where I'm all your guys' dads, right? They don't like being broke, so.